Because the same podcast.
I mean, that's how society is. You know what I'm saying? It's always been that way. Motherfuckers dick ride the wave. Motherfuckers can't start their own wave. They're doing it, so I'm gonna do it. You feel me? Instead of just organically growing their own self or doing something that they actually like to do or love. They doing it because the other people think it's cool. That's how I see it, folks. No bullshit.
That
Yo, what it do, YouTube, man? I'm not want to waste time, so I'm gonna get straight into it. You feel me? Now, today, about to reacting to everybody and their mothers want, everybody and their mama wants to be. My bad, folks. Everybody and their mama want to stream now. Hey, it's true, bro. That's all I've been hearing about. Streaming. Now, me personally, I would stream, but it's only so much time in a day. And I'm such a busy person because trying to provide for my family. But this ain't even about that. We gonna get straight into it. Yes, sir. And don't mind my hair. I'm getting it done later.
Fun this summer. This is gonna be the greatest off season of all time. Yeah, I'm having my own podcast without doing nothing. People are out here asking me questions.
This is what streamers do, right?
Podcast,
Should I
Giannis.
start streaming?
Oh God, no! Please, no.
Podcast, Giannis.
ISO speed. Kaisenet, man, help your brother out, man. I want to start.
Please, let's not.
Why not?
Because we have 4 kids and a lot of other.
Question: if Giannis was the stream, let me turn my AC off real quick. Central air, rather. Is it off? Yep, it's off. If Giannis was the stream, would y'all watch that shit? I mean, I don't really watch Paul George or listen to him talk, but he need to get in the gym. That's what he need to do. No bullshit.
I've seen them how they do it. They're actually really good at it.
I'm sure.
Engaging, they're very good.
I'm very sure. I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's not right
Yeah.
for you.
Why is that right for me?
Because it's just. Too
Do you know how
much.
much money they make?
I
oh my
think you're okay.
gosh.
No, they make a lot of money, baby. Baby,
Please, just no.
baby.
Now you're sitting on the timeline, scrolling. You see another Love Island clip. You see the Kevin Durant trade, but also you notice that
That
everybody is
Love Island shit. Oh my god, that got my girl in a fucking chokehold, bro. I hate that show. That show is so stupid. It's everything that's wrong with today's world, if you ask me. Cause you call it Love Island, it should be called Lust Island. Cause it ain't shit but lusting. Going around kissing strangers and shit. That shit is disgusting.
Everybody wants to stream. What is up with streaming? The streaming landscape has changed from its early inceptions of Justin TV. No longer are people sitting on their computers playing World of Warcraft or whatever other silly game. No longer are the faceless creators reacting to their favorite YouTubers' videos. No, streaming has become the mainstay and the main way that people are conveying their content onto these mainstream platforms. And to be honest with you, streaming has opened up some different heights that I would argue no other form of content has
Let me check
ever
something
opened
real
up
quick.
to. I mean, literally just this past weekend, Kai Cenat is with LeBron James locking in streams at the AMP house.
And no particular date, would you ever come on an official stream?
For sure. It's time. We gotta tap in.
It's time?
Yeah, it's time. We
So I
gotta
could,
tap
I could beat your ass in
LeBron about
Madden.
to be on the stream.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but we don't get
I
down.
seen
We gonna
that
get down. All
shit.
right, say less.
LeBron about to get on the
Pressing
stream?
rising NBA
Hey.
star Victor Wembanyama on stream as well. I mean, you would think that Victor Wembanyama, who was in the presence
With
of Tom Brady and
bananas.
LeBron James while doing the podcast, would be smiling about that. But no, because he was on Kai Cenat's stream, he was cheesing from ear to ear.
And it's the guy with the front row seat.
Yeah, you on stream, bro.
You gotta check these guys out.
I got
Bro,
this
that
car
nigga tall as
recently.
fuck. Hey, I'm gonna get
Look
an
how
ad
much I
blocker
was
when I
paying
get
for insurance
monetized. Don't worry about
before.
this shit, y'all.
I
No
use this
bullshit.
website
I
and
will.
now look
Trust
at
When all of these people come out.
Or being DDG, who is getting literal rock star treatment, or iShowSpeed getting the rock treatment. It seems like streaming has opened up doors and avenues that weren't normally possible when you uploaded
Facts.
your 8-minute YouTube video or you made your little short form TikTok dance. Streaming is doing something that it's never done before. It's even making other famous people in different industries like the music entertainment industry think about switching their careers. And maybe that's because there's something to it that, like, you know, you don't have all the restrictions that you once did with a label, or
Nah,
you
nigga,
have
what's to it is that money, nigga. That's what's to it. You feel me? That's
the
what's to
ability to drop whatever you want to, say whatever you want to, not have this gangster act, you know, not be stuck on this strict regimen, and just ultimately can have fun talking to your community, being your real personal selves, and still making a hell of a lot of money.
I want to start doing it. I'm going to start streaming. I'm going to stop doing music. I'm going to start streaming.
For real?
Who is that?
No,
Is
do
that
that.
Young
Then they're gonna
Thug?
blame me.
We can swap lives all of
No,
us.
no, no, no,
We'll
they're-
start making music, you stream.
Don't do that.
That
They're
is
gonna.
Thug.
Wait, when's the album drop, bro?
I think I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna start streaming.
No, don't do that. They're gonna get mad at me.
Wait,
please.
hold on, yeah.
No, they're gonna kill
This
us.
looks bad.
No, please.
I'm telling you.
When you drop it down.
Done rapping just like I want to just start streaming. I want cause y'all live like a cool life. Y'all go everywhere every day.
Fact.
Y'all got cats walking around this bitch. Y'all got all types of crazy.
But you
stuff.
live a crazy life.
Well, I know.
And you got some fucking bangers.
Well, shit, bro.
got them
It's a
fucking
good thing that you
bangers.
did because that shit ended up, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
panning out to say the least.
Hell no, there's more money in this shit, bro. I should be doing what y'all doing.
You think?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. There are
Trying
rare,
to get like y'all,
rare
man.
cases.
Now, Devin Booker could be trolling because even though he's stuck in the abyss that is the Phoenix Suns organization, he did just sign a 2-year, $150 million extension.
Damn.
And that is an insane amount of
Oh
money.
my God, 2 years for 150 million. Let me do that math real quick. That's like 7.5. I'm dumb as fuck. Don't make me do the math. It's like 70 million a year, cuz that's a lot of fucking money. Jesus.
I believe that he believes that he has to
Jesus.
put in much more work, much harder work than the average streamer does. And if you look at the lifestyles that some of these content creators and some of these streamers are now living, it may seem like it equals up to the lifestyle of an NBA player with just a little bit less overhead. I mean, Aiden Ross just literally bought a $25 million estate. We've seen Kai Cenat's watch collection. We've seen all these streamers' cars, and they are starting to literally live like these rappers, these ball players, all these people without
having to sell they fucking soul. Like that some shit.
all the restrictions. And now they're even
that some
starting to
shit?
get to the point where the IG groupies and the IG baddies who used to just be reserved for rappers and, you know, basketball players, football players, or whatever the case may be, are now starting to migrate over into the streaming world and participate with them. Now, I will say for a lot of these people, this is a kind of a misguided step. There's been a lot of backlash for some of these rappers or entertainers hopping into the streaming lane as of late because honestly, they're just not good at it.
That's a good angle.
Ain't nobody on there, Brandon. It says 0 views. No, he got 27 followers.
I mean, shit, bro. You gotta start somewhere, bro. I hate when motherfuckers clown a motherfucker that's trying. You know what I'm saying? That's like clowning a big motherfucker that's in the gym. They're trying, so it's like, what are you bashing? You feel me?
Oh.
We talking to ourselves.
No, I know. Where you at? Outside at warehouse. How getting drunk.
Sitting around looking at a phone
drunk?
saying, chat, what we doing, chat, what we doing is probably the worst way of streaming. Like that's streaming 001, 101, whatever you want to say. But everybody doing it for a bag chase, honestly, is going to end up falling flat. Now, this isn't a new concept in this world. We've seen people from different various niches see that other content creators are having fun in different niches or other celebrities are having fun in different niches and they decide to dip their toe in it. They also see people having success, but most times that they don't see is that a lot of people aren't having success when they do this. You remember the podcasting era from about a year or two ago when everybody in their mama had a podcast? Think about how many of those podcasts are still here to this day. Think about how many of those podcasts are actually successful. It's funny because the same podcast...
I mean, that's how society is. You know what I'm saying? It's always been that way. Motherfuckers dick ride the wave. Motherfuckers can't start their own wave. They're doing it, so I'm gonna do it. You feel me? Instead of just organically growing their own self or doing something that they actually like to do or love. They doing it because the other people think it's cool. That's how I see it, folks. No bullshit.
That were successful back then and were at the peak back then are still successful to this day. That means that those that decided to enter the game late because they saw it was some sort of fun or they thought they had a thought-provoking conversation realized quick, fast, in a hurry that either they're not entertaining, not thought-provoking, and there wasn't a lot of money in it. Now, I will say that that is a little bit different, though, in the general content creation space because there is a lot of money in it. Forbes put out their top 50 creators of 2025, ranking them by earnings, and you would be surprised at how many of the content creators that we know and love from the streaming and YouTube generation era, or whatever the case may be, actually made that list. But I will say that the bag shouldn't be the only reason why you rush into this content creation game. That's why a lot of these people fizzle out or end up doing some of the stupidest shit on the internet to be broadcasted in front of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people on a daily basis. And I think it's cool all in all, but at some point you have to realize that you are still a...
Hear me out. I feel like clout is hitting today's society how crack hit the 80s. Hey, that's how I see it. Call it how it is. I'm gonna call it how it is. You feel me?
and you are yourself. And that's why you see content creators like Dabo get into these humiliation rituals where his girlfriend literally humiliates him for content. And then even on the flip side, where his girlfriend gets emotional on camera because she only got into this content creation game in order to escape poverty.
Like my dad never guided me. He never guided me. He never knew what was going on in my life. He never knew nothing about us. Like, he was just there. He was just inconsistent and just there. That's why I feel like I really have a lot to...
At least he was there, my nigga. Hey, my dad ain't shit. I ain't seen my dad since I was what, like, I don't know how long, cause be grateful,
because
bitch.
my dad wasn't there to teach me it. But I do have the best mom in the world. Literally, you know what's so crazy?
What up?
My parents have never, ever lived in a brick house, y'all. I grew up in a trailer. I was the person to do this for my family. I was the person that is gonna give my family the dream that they came to America for. I'm that person. That's why I work so hard. And I do what I do. And I don't care. I'll do anything for money.
Don't cry, my baby. Your makeup gonna
nobody's
come
gonna pay your
Don't
bills.
cry.
Nobody's gonna come ask you. None of your friends are gonna come ask you, oh, how you been? Like,
No, bitch, go get a fucking job, my nigga. That shit can simply be solved with a job. And don't cry, your makeup gonna come off. I'm just saving you, no bullshit.
Good, like, nobody's gonna check up on you and see if you're doing good. Like, you need to do shit for yourself. Fuck what anybody gotta say.
Facts.
Her friends must be
I
some
agree
more.
with her.
Fuck what anybody gotta say. You gotta do this shit for yourself. You got one fucking life.
I guess that's the reason why she was twerking in the Ice Spice video underage, or, you know, admits to using Dabo in this humiliation content, which there's a whole bunch of colorism conversations that go into that conversation. But ultimately, she is willing to humiliate a man and potentially look promiscuous or whatever the case may be.
You can't blame her for humiliating the nigga, because at the end of the day, a real man ain't gonna let a bitch do nothing like that of the sort. And I'm just calling it how I see it. He's a little boy. You can't blame her because he can't grow up her boss. What the fuck? How that shit work?
Caring about her digital footprint, all for the sake of this streaming and internet money. Now, I'm not necessarily worried about a lot of these people because honestly, most of them will fail. Just like I talked about with the podcast generation or the TikTok generation, or hell, even the YouTube generation. Most people aren't entertaining enough to continuously maintain in one space. That's why they keep revolving into the next one and the next one to cling on to whatever they have. Young Miami is literally hopping on stream and is arguably one of the most boring streamers we have ever seen in modern times. But I think
ain't even know to be a stream, man. Bitch was the freak off specialist. She might as well just go back to getting pissed on. I did not know that she streamed. Not gonna lie, that's crazy.
Of her music career as well. After the whole breakup with JT and the City Girl shtick being done, she's pretty much done musically, and now she's just trying to get into the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Another reason why a lot of them won't continuously be successful.
She got a fucking podcast, or is that the other one? No, she has a podcast. I believe she does. Or she had. I don't know.
Ultimately fail is because they think that streaming has to be tied to a man, and I'm specifically talking about the women in this conversation. They end up going down this path of continuously be putting in these situations to be sexualized for a male audience that doesn't necessarily want them, until they end up crying on camera like Cooking with Kaya the other week, because now she's receiving so much hate and backlash from people who are calling her out for what she's doing. Treating streaming like OnlyFans is not the way to go. You have to actually build an audience as opposed to shaking ass with your hand out, like JT said. And ultimately, the skills don't transfer. Yeah, we like to see Giannis play basketball. Yeah, we like to see, I don't know, all these other hoopers shoot jump shots, or football players catch balls or whatever. That does not then translate into being a good streamer. You have an audience based off of your athletic gifts, or maybe your rapping ability, but the ability to maintain an audience's attention span for your 3-hour streams 4 times a week, a lot of people don't have that. And then ultimately, you're inconsistent as hell too, because I've seen a lot of players do these things in the off season and then spend the whole regular season not streaming, not creating content. There's no clips about you, none of that stuff. And somebody will come in and take that attention span. I'm glad that streaming has gone to total new heights and stuff like that. You know, I'm seeing Aiden Ross with Donald Trump or Sneeko with Mayor Adams on stream. And while these might be places that we don't think that streaming should be just yet, especially because those two guys don't know how to handle those conversations, it seems as if not only are streamers recognizing their power, but the powers that be are recognizing the powers of streaming. And they both might be grifting off each other, but this seems to be a legitimate place, space, and category for content creation that is bigger than just the desk. It's no longer just a video game. It's no longer just a faceless camera. It's a place and space that can build you up to where you are living out your dreams of being on the BET red carpet like Kai, Tylil, and Zoe. It's a medium of content that once wasn't explored or thought so highly of, but is now the new mainstay. It is the new mainstream way of getting across content. And I applaud those who do go into it, but I do want to give a warning message to those that are thinking about doing it. Just like anything else, everybody is not a streamer. It takes a lot out of you. And honestly, you don't want to lose yourself into the streaming content world, because I see a lot of people lose themselves on a day-to-day basis behind their streaming shit, and it is not pretty. With that being said, follow me on twitch.com/Omeezy.
What he said, Omeezy, go follow the kid. No bullshit. But no, me personally, I be so busy, I don't really have time to go stream. So I catch that shit on YouTube when I do have the downtime and the free time to get entertained. Shout out Flurry X, all that good shit. But no, let me know what y'all think down below. Will streaming or is streaming oversaturated right now? If it's not oversaturated, do y'all think it will be oversaturated within the next couple weeks to the month? I for damn sure think that it will be. And then when it's done, everybody about to be on to the next thing. That's how I see it, bro. But no, I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.